This question from Nick. I'm an experienced cyclist who occasionally ran in the winter during the off season. I'm planning my first Ironman next summer. I'm currently implementing running into my training schedule, focusing on running form, technique, and adapting my muscles. I was planning to start the swim part in November, December, thinking 6 months should be enough time to adapt as my overall cardiovascular condition is good enough. Is that correct, or should I start the swim even earlier?
Oh, what a great question. So I would start the swim earlier and take some assessment, take some baseline. If you start the swim earlier, just get in the pool and swim if you don't know what else to do, because then you'll have an idea of how comfortable and confident you are in the pool. And if you can go and swim, your endurance is good and you can swim the distance and you're feeling comfortable, well, then hold off and restart a few months later. But I always think the best place to know when you should start a swimming program leading up to a race is just, where's your baseline? Where are you at technique wise? With all the numbers of athletes I've coached over the recent years I've coached athletes who put off swimming because they don't have pool access or they just don't want to swim. And then they're two months out from race day and they get in the pool for the first time in a year and they're panicking because they forgot how to swim, and their technique and their breathing and balance and all that. And so they're in more of a panic mode than if they would have just jumped in the pool when they started training. And even though they had 6 months, at least they know from the beginning where they're at and what they need to work on. If they need to work on technique, some people catch on technique quicker than others. So I would just get in the pool, assess where you're at, and then that'll help you determine when you actually want to start training specifically for the swimming portion of your race.
And when it comes to an Ironman, the swim is just 10% of the race, whereas
Right.
the bike is 50 and the run is 30. Well, they say 38-ish. So even though it's so you get 2% is the transition. But anyways, that's about kind of the breakdown, right?
Right. And
Yeah.
so I say no problem. 6 months is plenty of time to get ready for an Ironman swim. Having said that, I've worked with athletes who needed a year because they just couldn't swim and they just were really struggling and they just needed more time.